There's proactive. There's proactive. Proactive is a little different. It takes an investment too, but for proactive, I really need to be talking to the first year IO students. Do we have any of those in the audience? Okay, great. Can do it with second year too, but the sooner the better. What this is basically you start a blog. And how many people have a blog right now? Raise your hand. Hi there. Okay. That's not enough. Every single one of you should be blogging or have some kind of content online. And let me give you an example of what you could do and how powerful this would be. Here I am, a graduate of this program. When do you think I last read a journal article about industrial organizational psychology? I graduated in 97. 97! Yeah, that's not true. Mike has sent me some articles at work that we really appreciate. But I know you're reading a lot more articles than I am right now. And it would be so helpful and so appreciative. I would be so appreciative if you would blog about those journal articles, but write them in English. Write them where I can understand them in layman's terms. I want the abstract of the abstract. Okay? So you go through the class and you learn all that stuff, but then you spoon feed it to me. Could you do that in a blog? That would be very powerful. Okay? What that does is it starts a conversation, or you're sort of building your brand between while you're in school with the outside world. And you can start a conversation going, hopefully, with some employers, with some business people. And you can just, if you don't have the journal articles rolling out timely and you're trying to blog every day, just blog about the experience of being an IO Psych student. That would be interesting to read, I think. That's the idea. So you're starting ahead of the job search. You're being proactive. You're trying to start getting your name out there ahead of time. Write a free ebook. Why a free book and why an ebook? Because no one's going to buy it right now. And so it needs to be free and it needs to be electronically available. Don't worry about publishing something or whatever. But you know, you can say, what could I possibly write? We'll get together with other students and say, let's let that be a goal. We're all going to take a chapter and we're going to crank out an IO ebook. This is all, it's marketing is what it is when you get down to it. It's a way to establish yourself as an expert in whatever field you're studying. I mean, you're sign up for this IO Psych thing, you need to be building your expertise, right? Post videos online. This, to me, I think is where it's at because people are so, they're allowing themselves to get so preoccupied and busy and distracted that videos, short little videos, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, are things that people will watch, particularly if it's interesting. If it's not interesting, they may not watch it, but you've at least got a better chance with a video than with, I think, text. But that's just my personal bias problem. So anything you could do to post a video would be helpful. If you're doing a class or some kind of teaching assistantship or something like that, that would be great. Give presentations. Anywhere that you can give a talk about IO or about anything that you feel like you've got some expertise on. And it can kind of be, you know, I just finished a selection class last semester, so next semester I give a selection talk. I mean, you've got to start giving yourself some credit as being smart enough to go present. And just like I'm doing now, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm still presenting, right? You got to do that. You just got to put it out there. Get your name out. I put in this thing called screencast. Anybody know what a screencast is? I just put this in there because I was thinking about SPSS. Do you still use SPSS, Mike? So if you may not realize it, but you're probably in an opportunity to be a power user of something like SPSS. It's not the kind of thing that's used everywhere, and it's not used by every business. And so if you learn some trick of how to do something in SPSS, if you made a quick 5-minute screencast where I can see the screen and you're walking me through and you're narrating how to do that, that would be very powerful, and that would be a real easy way. Slap that up on YouTube, and that'd be an easy way to get your name out. And you start to not only have that resume line, I know Word, I know PowerPoint, I know Excel. I mean, everybody's got that on their resume. You've actually got a link that you can send an employer to show that you have demonstrated, you have taught someone how to do SPSS. So that's why I included the screencast thing. What's the purpose of this proactive thing? the whole purpose of it is to get them coming to you. This guy you see over here on the black is a guy named Jason Fried. Has anybody ever heard of Jason Fried? He's the CEO of a company in Chicago called 37 Signals. Well, actually, he's more like the spokesman. I don't know if he's technically CEO, but he's sort of looked at as the CEO of that company. They make these super simple and very elegantly designed software products. We use them in Vikus, and they have been a lifesaver for us in project management and content management and those kind of things. But he gives talks, and he's got this thing called, that he's talking about called celebrity chefs. So you got a Rachel Ray, a Bobby Flay, an Emerald Lagasse, whoever, take your favorite one. The thing that they do that's really interesting is they are showing you their secrets. They're basically saying, all right, here's a pan, here's a pot of water, I'm going to show you this recipe, I'm going to show you exactly how I do what I do. And by the way, I've got a restaurant, but this is what I do in the restaurant. So they are giving away their secrets. So technically, you could open a restaurant next to Emerald and try to compete with him cooking his same food. But does anyone ever do that? No. The more they give away their secrets, the more their brand elevates. Now you've got Emerald cookware and Rachel Ray cookware and cookbooks and a whole economy of things around their brand. So I'm just bringing this up to tell you the best way to sell is to teach and to give it away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now is what you need to do. There's no, this whole thing about, oh, someone might steal my idea or something. The ideas are free. It's the execution that is so hard. So don't worry about the ideas. Do not be possessive. Don't have that scarcity mentality. Have the abundance mentality and really put it out there. Because someone stealing your idea is not what's going to hold you back. It's obscurity that's going to hold you back. Okay? So try to be a celebrity chef. There's an author named Seth Godin. I read everything that this guy writes. He's valuable. And he's got a book out called Tribes. It's a fun, quick read. He's writing for an audience like me. These are people who don't have time to read very much, and it's easy reading, but there's some powerful ideas. And what he says is one of the best ways to promote yourself is to build a tribe. We got a tribe right here of industrial organizational people. This conference is bringing a tribe of people together. There's more power in connecting people than there are of you just one-on-one trying to reach people. So if you can, try to build a tribe. Try to get people connected some way, in some way that's relative to your expertise. Seth would also say, do something remarkable. And the way he defines remarkable is do something that will cause one human being to make a remark to another human being. So that's what remarkable means, something that really stands out and get people's attention. And I'm going to talk about an idea that I think would be incredibly remarkable for any I.O. Program in any college here in a minute. But think about that. What can I do that's remarkable in my blog, in my videos, in my presentations that would make an employer see me? All right, so that was hyperactive, wasn't it?
Proactive.
Proactive, thank you. What's after proactive? What's the next level?